Yo, man. I felt that I needed to really come on here and talk about how we can sometimes, or maybe for you, it can be a lot of times where you lose your footing because your focus veers off from the most important thing, which is Jesus. And I can attest to this so much. I know it may seem like I'm posting because I spoke with a guy from church yesterday. One of the brothers there, he was telling me, man, what you're doing is great, but I do encourage you to post about your imperfections as well, like, because I can sometimes get one-sided with things and portray myself as one, like, this person of, like, I don't make mistakes. But no, like, no one is perfect. Like, I make mistakes, not on the regular. I've gotten better, but there's still times in my life where I can fall back into what I'm wanting to get delivered from. And I say that to say I can sometimes, and we sometimes can lose our footing and fall back into the water when Jesus allowed us to walk on that water. But the only reasons why we were able to walk on that water is because our eyes, our focus, our vision was on him. When Peter was walking on water, the only reason he was able to walk on water because his vision, his trust was in him, Jesus. But the reason why he failed, the reason why he started to drown is because he got distracted by the things around him, by the wind, by the ocean, by the waves, by the clouds. And we can sometimes get distracted with our lives, with work not going how it should be, with funds not being how it should be, with you not getting your car when you think you should have got it. But things around us are just not in place, and that allows us to drown, to fall back into what we were being delivered from, to what we were being able to walk over, the high spirits we were in, the joy we were in. And we fall back in that because we lose our focus on the most important thing, and not just materialistic things, man, our joy and our peace that we used to have. Like I said, we allow those things around us to make us fall back into our old ways. But when I tell you, it's not easy, and it's not going to be a straight path. There's going to be some obstacles and difficulties in your life, but when you're focused and it remains on Jesus, even through the windy storms, even through the rain, even through the earthquake, tornadoes, whatever in your life, you will still be able to walk on water if your focus is on him. And two verses that come to mind is, oh my gosh. And two verses that come to mind is Jeremiah 29:11. I believe it says, Lord, forgive me if I say this wrong. It says, Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, for I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you hope and a better future. Oh my gosh, Lord, forgive me. I don't know. But the thing is, he knows the plans he has for us. We may have our own. We may think we have our own. Let me say that. We may think we have our own plans and how we see ourselves, right? Our vision boards, like this, that, and the third. The Lord already knows our plans, right? Plans to prosper us, plans to give us hope and a better future. Dang, I think I'm butchering this verse. Lord, forgive me. But you guys get what I'm saying. And another verse that comes to mind too is Proverbs 4 verse 25 through 26. It says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. That is so powerful. We try to think and have our own opinions and have our own then again it falls back on Jeremiah 29:11. Like, we have our own desires, and we think we can do things alone, and we may get so far. But with trusting in him with all our heart and leaning on his understanding rather than ours, we can be taken so far. And again, this is not just success with exterior things, but success within, the amount of joy, the amount of love, the amount of peace, like being able to serve others and not just yourself. The amount of the increase with that is insane. So I'm not finna keep rambling on. I really felt in my heart that I needed to say this. Somebody needed this. Real talk. But listen, I love y'all. More videos is going to be uploaded. Took a little break. Things just been happening. But it's all good. We're going to stay at it. God is good. So I'm just talking, bro. All right, peace.